Our MCC Statement of Faith says, we affirm God's charge to all of humanity to take care of the land, sea, and air. Therefore, we will actively resist systems and structures which are destroying God's creation. Plastic is never mentioned in the Bible. Invented in 1907, it's made from fossil fuels. We produce 550 million tons of plastic a year. Something that is in the Bible is idolatry. And we are a plastic and fossil fuel worshiping society in most countries. It takes hundreds of years for plastics like grocery bags or beverage bottles to decompose, and even then, they live on as microplastics that get into our water, soil, and all living creatures, including us. Our plastic use becomes a legacy, a curse passed down from generation to generation. The call to love our neighbor includes our neighbors in time. We must not burden our future neighbors with our plastic usage and fossil fuels, leaving them to solve problems we created. We are creatures who have forgotten our role in the world, our role declared in Genesis as stewards of this garden planet, our role declared in the Gospels as lovers of God and our neighbor. Instead of caretaking, we have become takers. Our apathy, our amnesia, our actions and inactions do cause great harm. Epic floods, fires, famines, and weather-related disasters rise and will continue to do so until after we stop our manic consumption of fossil fuels. Humans love to think that we are in control, but the forces of God and nature are way bigger than us. We must face the common enemy of global warming together. We are formed by God and called to be in right relationship with all creatures and creation. We're called to value the love above expediency and personal comfort. It's not impossible. Indigenous peoples make up only 5% of global population, yet land managed by them holds 80% of the world's biodiversity. Our indigenous siblings prove that people can coexist with creation. People can exist as valued parts of a healthy and thriving ecosystem. People can live within their means. This is good news. Every aspect of creation is connected through kinship networks. Our ancestors and siblings include the trees, the rivers, and the 2.3 million species that share fragments of our DNA. Let us shift to valuing communal well-being. The health of one depends on the health of all. That's what Jesus was talking about when we learn to live with our neighbors as ourselves, when Jesus talked about the kingdom of God, or what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. called the beloved community. Can you imagine a world defined by enough instead of by excess or scarcity? Imagine living like our health and that of the trees and the butterflies are connected. Let us unlearn ways that place profit before life. Let us unlearn ways of relating that are power over rather than right relationship. We must listen again to our Creator. Remembering who we are, we can live into our callings and find new ways to resist destroyers of creation. The time to start is now. Will you join us?